Good evening, everyone. Thank you so very much for allowing me to give you a heartfelt greeting. I'm Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, and I represent the 18th Congressional District. And I'm so disappointed that congressional duties have disallowed me from being with you this evening. But I cannot offer you more than my deepest appreciation for the great work of the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance and the great leadership of Dr. S.C. Nash, a dear friend of the entire state of Texas, a shepherd, a leader, appointed man of God. Dr. Nash, thank you for your years of service and teaching the word. What a delight to be here with Dr. George Pryor, senior pastor, and Dr. Patrick Rucker, who has worked so hard on this great and wonderful event. And yes, to my dear leader and state representative, a giant in the state legislature, the Honorable and distinguished Yvonne Davis. I thank her for her years of leadership and her friendship. And then, what can I say about a very special Houstonian, an icon of the state of Texas, who will be your guest speaker this evening, and that is the Honorable Dean of the state legislature, Sophronia Thompson. Thank you, Sophronia, for your grand leadership and your words tonight. Might I also acknowledge my colleagues in their absence, dear friends in the United States Congress, Congressman Mark Veazey for his service, and of course, Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson for her service, both dedicated public servants, and you are very fortunate to have their great leadership. This is a very special evening, one that will be remembered for years to come. Might I hope that one opportunity will come to me to be able to join you on this grand occasion. But when you honor women in leadership, it is evidenced that you are ready to accept the power of women standing alongside of great men. That is what America is all about. And it certainly is a place where our faith can be exhibited in every aspect of our service. To the women being honored here tonight, congratulations. Again, my disappointment that I cannot share this wonderful night with you. But I'm reminded of the troubling times that we are living in, and particularly as eyes look to the leadership of the greatest nation in the world, already blessed by God's grace, and wonder whether we're a stable ship. What I can say to you is that there are women of faith in the United States Congress and surrounding the troubles, and those women continue to pray for what is right. And so I say to you, as you face local concerns up and down, it is important that as you're being honored today, that you'll be reminded of the grace that Dr. Nash honors you with tonight, and be reminded of a biblical woman by the name of Esther, who was there for a time such as this, was wondering whether or not she could venture to the king, but was moved by the needs of her people. And so tonight, I hope that as you are honored, you'll be reminded that there will be troubling times, but that you'll be moved by the needs of our people. And that as you look to Washington, as it is supposed to be the right kind of leadership, you'll be reminded that there are people of faith who will be standing in the gap, and like you, being Esther's and others, hoping and praying for a better day. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to greet you in the name of our Heavenly Father, but also to be able to say that I love you as we travel this earth, trying to do good for others. I want to close on this note. I am now the ranking member on the Criminal Justice Committee. We'll be reaching out all over the state to look at the national landscape of criminal justice reform and to work particularly with our young people, young men, for there are no throwaway children. And I believe with the grace that is in this room and mercy, that we collectively and collaboratively can work to overhaul the system of juvenile justice to change the lives of our young people. Dr. Nash, I consider you a dear friend. You know so many of the pastors in my district, and I hope that your leadership will be blessed and it will prosper and grow. And I wish you the best this evening for this successful event. May God grant you his continued grace. And may God bless this nation. And may God continue to bless you and the United States of America. Thank you for allowing me to give you this heartfelt greeting this evening.